Hi, everyone. Welcome back to Improve English Daily Podcast, the podcast where we discuss everything about lifestyle, habits, and ways to live better every single day. I'm your host, George, and today we're diving into a topic that's both simple and profound: daily routines. Whether you're an early bird who loves mornings or a night owl who thrives after dark, your daily routine can shape your mood, productivity, and overall quality of life. It's those little habits, what you do after you wake up, during work breaks, or before bed, that add up to big results. To help us unpack this topic, I'm thrilled to have Lucy with us today. Lucy is a lifestyle coach and a productivity enthusiast who's all about helping people create routines that work for them. Lucy, welcome to the podcast.
Thanks, George. I'm really excited to be here. I love talking about routines because I think they're such an underrated part of our lives. They're like the secret sauce to making your day run smoothly.
Totally agree. Let's start with the basics. What does your typical day look like, Lucy?
Oh, good question. I'm a morning person, so I like to start my day early. I usually wake up around 5:30 a.m., do a quick workout, and then spend some time journaling with my coffee. What about you, George? Are you more of a morning or evening person?
I'm more of a night owl, actually. I find my creativity spikes late at night, so I often work on my projects after dinner. My mornings are pretty slow, usually just coffee and catching up on emails. Do you think being a morning person gives you an edge?
Not necessarily. I think it's more about knowing your energy peaks and working with them. Some people do their best work at night, and that's okay. Do you ever try to adjust your routine, or do you stick to your natural rhythm?
I've tried a few times to become a morning person, but it just doesn't feel natural to me. I'm curious, Lucy, how do you help your clients find a routine that works for them?
Great question. I always start by asking them to track their energy levels throughout the day for a week. Once we see patterns, we design routines that align with those peaks and troughs. Have you ever tracked your energy, George?
Not officially, but I've noticed that I'm most focused between 10 p.m. and midnight. It's when I feel the most inspired. Lucy, what about routines for people who have unpredictable schedules, like shift workers or parents?
That's a tough one, but it's doable. I usually recommend creating mini routines, like a 5-minute meditation or a quick stretch that can fit into any part of the day. Do you think routines need to be rigid, George?
Not at all. I think flexibility is key. My routine changes on weekends or when I travel, and I'm okay with that. Lucy, do you think there's such a thing as the perfect routine?
Honestly, no. The perfect routine is the one that works for you and helps you feel balanced. George, have you ever had a routine that didn't work out?
Oh, plenty. I once tried doing a cold shower every morning because I heard it boosts energy. Let's just say it didn't last long. What about you, Lucy? Any routines you've abandoned?
Yes. I tried bullet journaling with all the fancy designs and trackers. It was fun but way too time-consuming. Now I keep it simple. George, what do you think makes a routine stick?
I think it's all about starting small. If it's too complicated or ambitious, it's easy to give up. Do you have any tips for building sustainable habits, Lucy?
Absolutely. Start with one habit at a time, and make it as easy as possible. For example, if you want to work out, just commit to 5 minutes a day. George, do you think technology helps or hurts routines?
That's a tricky one. Apps and reminders can be helpful, but too much screen time can also distract you. Lucy, do you use any apps to manage your routines?
I do. I use an app called Habitica. It gamifies habits so it feels rewarding. George, have you ever tried gamifying your routine?
I haven't, but that sounds fun. I'll have to check it out. Lucy, do you think routines should include time for fun or relaxation?
100%. Life isn't just about productivity. Downtime is just as important. What do you do to unwind, George?
I love reading and listening to music. Sometimes I'll go for a late-night walk. What about you, Lucy? How do you relax?
I'm all about bubble baths and a good podcast. Speaking of which, do you think listening to podcasts can be part of a routine?
Definitely. I think podcasts are great for multitasking, like during a commute or while cooking. Lucy, what's your favorite time of day to listen to podcasts?
Mornings for sure. They get me motivated for the day ahead. Do you have a favorite podcast routine, George?
I usually listen to one before bed. It helps me wind down. Lucy, do you think routines change depending on life stages?
Absolutely. What works for a student might not work for a parent or a retiree. George, how has your routine evolved over the years?
It's gotten simpler, honestly. I've learned to focus on what really matters. Lucy, do you think people overcomplicate their routines?
Sometimes, yes. It's easy to fall into the trap of adding too many things. Simplicity is often the key. George, what's one habit you can't live without?
Definitely my morning coffee. It's non-negotiable. What about you, Lucy?
Journaling. It helps me clear my mind. George, do you think routines should change with the seasons?
That's an interesting thought. I think they can. For example, I walk more in the summer and read more in the winter. What about you?
Same here. I adjust my workouts based on the weather. George, do you think social media influences how people view routines?
For sure. It's easy to compare your routine to someone else's highlight reel. What's your advice for avoiding that trap, Lucy?
Focus on your own needs and goals. Your routine doesn't have to look Instagram perfect to be effective. George, do you think routines are more about discipline or motivation?
Discipline, definitely. Motivation comes and goes, but discipline keeps you consistent. What do you think, Lucy?
I agree. Motivation gets you started, but discipline keeps you going. George, what's one piece of advice you'd give to someone struggling with their routine?
Don't be too hard on yourself. It's okay to miss a day. Just pick it back up the next day. What's your advice, Lucy?
Start fresh every day. Even if yesterday didn't go as planned, today is a new opportunity. George, do you think accountability helps with routines?
Definitely. Having a friend or group to check in with can make a big difference. Do you have an accountability partner, Lucy?
I do. My best friend and I share our weekly goals. It keeps us on track. George, do you think kids should have routines too?
Absolutely. Routines give kids a sense of stability. Lucy, what's your take on teaching routines to children?
I think it's important to start small and make it fun. George, do you think there's a downside to being too rigid with routines?
Yes, flexibility is key. Life happens, and sometimes you need to adapt. Lucy, thank you so much for sharing your insights today. This has been such a fun and helpful conversation. Thrilled. Thrilled means to be extremely happy or excited about something. Example: I was thrilled to hear that I got the job. Spikes. Spikes means the act of raising or increasing something sharply or suddenly. Example: the athlete's performance spiked after he adjusted his training routine. Throughout. Throughout is used as a preposition, meaning during the whole time or in every part of a place or object. Example: he worked throughout the night to finish his project. Plenty. Plenty means a large amount or a sufficient quantity of something. Example: you don't need to worry about it. We have plenty of options. Abandoned. Abandoned refers to something or someone that has been left behind, deserted, or forsaken, often without any intention of returning or taking care of it. Example: she found an abandoned kitten in the alley and decided to take it home.
Thank you for watching. To improve your English skills, don't forget to practice every day. Don't forget to click like, subscribe, and comment.